So I just tuck it back in?
Yeah.
Is it gone?
There you go. Okay, we're good.
Oh, my Lord. It's the WABU SABU podcast. What's up, everybody in the whole wide world that is listening to that? I guess that would be the WABU SABU Nation.
Yes.
What's up, WABU SABU Nation? I'm Gus the Great.
I am Tyree Valencia.
And we bring you WABU SABU. What's up, world? How's everything going? There's like crazy things happening in the world. Crazy, scary things, crazy, awe-inspiring things. I mean,
it's crazy because like we haven't really talked to the world in about like a week.
yeah.
You know?
What a time to be alive.
So,
where a week is kind of like a long time, you know?
Yeah, for sure. It's
That's wild.
It's crazy.
Oh man, I just realized. Haley, can you hand me my beverage? That's a little far, I know. But and your monitor's on a short string. We have our studio is a little tight.
So tight
here.
But actually, we've made a little bit of space.
We did.
We got a little different setup here at the studio.
We're always upgrading up here. Oh, thank you so much.
Especially with our wonderful, wonderful producer.
Wonderful.
Haley.
Amen.
Haley Williams out here, producing
That's
that
right.
she does.
I don't know if our longtime hardcore WABU SABU fans probably could see when Haley joined forces with us, and
yes.
it just improved drastically, especially with her presence on the podcast. What's up, Haley? Say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Ready for a great episode?
Ready for a great episode.
I am too.
Yeah, man. I'm like so pumped because this week has been one tiring week, man.
Yeah, man. So you just started a new project, right?
Yes, I am back on
a new film. The film industry is back in Georgia.
Yes.
Strike is over.
It's done.
Ties back to 12-hour minimum days. I feel like I only see him on the podcast now, so it's a good thing we still have this, so I can at least see you once a week.
Yeah, that's true.
He's obligated to see us.
I know. I went from seeing Ty like every other day
to now,
sometimes multiple days in a row, which is if I'm lucky. But now it's
also you get like a call.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
But I couldn't.
Ty's a friend that calls. I feel like most people don't call anymore. It's kind of a crying shame, but. I love to ignore calls, and I just don't get to ignore any calls anymore. But Ty's the only friend that calls me.
And you know what's crazy? I do this thing where, like, if you don't pick up, I'll call you again.
Oh, the double call.
I do the double call.
I think you have double called me before.
Wait, I feel like Gus just admitted to ignoring your calls.
I said I get to ignore calls.
He's like, I miss ignoring calls from you.
I mean, all right, but do I usually answer?
So you ignore my calls?
Don't I usually answer?
He just said
do I usually answer?
You know what? I realized something because when we text, Gus ignores the text. He be ignoring texts.
Okay. Do I answer your calls?
You do.
Okay.
You do.
All right.
You do.
Enough said.
He do be ignoring
I like
texts.
to ignore other people's calls.
Yeah, but last week I called Gus out. I was like, Goose,
Yeah.
Answer
me.
the text. We need to know.
I need a text assistant. Just literally someone just walking around, be like, so-and-so said this. I'll be like, tell them that. And they'll be like, all right.
But Haley is
That's what Siri's supposed to be. But
Haley's another one that would dodge calls. Y'all be dodging some calls.
I am not a phone person.
Yeah, but sometimes Tyree doesn't answer the phone. So
yeah. Yep.
That's not true.
You always answer the phone.
I always answer the phone. Y'all might be stuck in something. First of all, if y'all get caught with a cost by anything, hey, don't call me. But if you got some jams or whatever, you're in stuck, like call me. I'm saying, I'll help you out.
If in a jam, yeah. Ty will maybe answer
busted,
the phone.
I got you.
You would help someone change a tire?
Fuck yeah. I would help somebody. I know how to change a tire.
Okay.
I can do that.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah, man.
I don't know why I doubted you. I just didn't seem like something you would really volunteer to do without even a prompt.
Hold on. You don't think I would voluntarily help one of y'all?
I mean, no. You would help. I wouldn't put it past that.
Okay, maybe not like.
I'm just saying,
person,
like, you're like
regular
unprompted offering to change tires here. It's amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Everyone needs a friend like Ty.
You do. You need one.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a friend like us.
Wow. And what do you
You know
know? We
what I'm
both have that.
We got what we want, and we got what we need.
And with WABU listeners, you have each of our friendship too. So.
Yeah.
And if you haven't followed us, we're pretty much on everything at WABU SABU Pod. So just spell it out, add POD at the end, not the band. It's short for podcast, even though they are legends. POD, rest in peace. They're all still alive, but I think they're all still alive. But I feel like maybe their career has died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you a big POD?
Yeah.
Word?
I got my first speeding ticket to POD.
Word.
Yeah, man. They punked me up too much. Give me a lead foot. We are. Dude, man, I can't. I got like 52 and a 35 to POD, man.
Dang, man, how old were you?
16.
Dang, right out the gate.
I got a lot of speeding tickets early on in my career, and I'm happy to say, besides one little no turn on red light ticket I got recently, I've been really good the last decade.
Man,
but before that, I lost count. I really don't know how many speeding tickets I've gotten.
I got a story about a speeding ticket.
Yeah?
Well, not really a speeding ticket.
Did you get a speeding ticket?
No.
You naughty boy on the streets?
I didn't follow the rules of the road at all.
Wow.
So
Do tell. This is
it's
traffic confessional time.
Yeah, man. And for the people who are involved in this story, if you do see this podcast,
the names are fictional. Any coincidences are happenstance.
Right. The name. I'm gonna give fictional names.
Yeah.
But it was the night. No, the day after prom. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had to take my buddy, my girlfriend at the time, and her friend to their house. Right, so they can go home, whatever. You remember? I'm not gonna say names, but there was a person that
We just talked about this. No
right,
names.
No names. There's a person that I know. She threw the prom night party, right? And so, not really unbeknownst to me, but I kind of knew. My friend was like, "Hey man, I got a doobie. I'm letting you know right now.
Contraband.
I got this. I'm going to stash it here. Okay, but trust me, when we get to the location, I'm going to take it out. Whatever. Now I knew, whatever.
Oh no, was the stash it? Okay, I don't want to spoil it.
Don't want to spoil it.
Keep going.
So
I don't want to guess.
I had like some bags of trash, like trash bags, on the back of my car because I was going to take the trash to a dumpster, boom, and take them home. If I never had that trash on my thing, then I don't think this ever happens.
Oh.
So I'm driving, the
With
trash falls, right? So I was like, man, F it.
Wow. Okay. All right.
So
okay.
you littered.
Oh, that's more than a litter. That's a.
This is
dump.
This
He
is
dumped.
in. I'm gonna tell you the location.
He took a
where
dump
this is
on our planet.
This is like in Vinings, like Vinings Estates.
Ooh,
Oh, it'll
wow.
get cleaned up.
This is in Smyrna.
That's a
Yeah.
nice area.
Yeah,
Right
it's
there,
nice. It'll get cleaned up.
I was like, man, dude, I'm tired. I gotta take these guys home, and also I have this doobie in my car, right? So I'm driving or whatever. Stop sign's there. I do a rolling stop
After you littered.
after I littered. Right? Cops right there. Woo woo. Now I'm like 17, I think. 16, 17, somewhere in there. And these like I'm like 17. I think I'm like 17, 18, actually. Because we all like, we're about to go to college, you know what I'm saying? All this other stuff. So the cop stops. And of course, like, the weed's very strong in the vehicle.
Loud, as they say.
Very loud.
As the kids say.
And of course, cop stuck his head in. I smell
What's
something.
that trash you're dumping?
I smell something. And at this point, instantly, I swear, the girls in the back immediately put on the tears. It was like so immediate.
We're going to jail.
We going to jail. Now me, I had to stand my ground.
And you're like, nothing. Just crying girls in my car.
Nah, man, this
This
For
is
real
just
stuff.
casual.
But I'm
casual
looking.
cries.
After he went out back, to the car or whatever. I'm looking at my friend. I'm like, bro, this is your time.
You're like,
this
that thing you stashed
This is your time
to shine.
to
Step up to the
shine.
plate.
Step
Step
to
on
the
up.
plate. Let me know what type of person you are.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So here's what happened. I'm trying to remember this because he tells the girl in the car. So we all get out of the car. Girls are crying. They're boohooing. He's looking through their purse. Nothing. Another cop comes because he calls for backup. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's in handcuffs or anything like that. He just tells us to go over here because we're kids. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He just tells us to come on the side. So at the time, I'm like, bro, where did you stash the doobie? You know what I'm saying? He's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, looking at him like, bro, I'm worried because it was a black dude, a white dude, a white girl, and an Indian girl.
Who stashed the doobie?
He did.
Who? Which one is he in the?
He's the white dude.
Okay.
Right. So I'm looking at him like, we're having this conversation, and the cop is just searching the car, and he can't find it. And finally, he looks, and I think it was like underneath, like his seat, like kind of like stashed or whatever. And he finds it, and he's like, "Okay, I found it. Now, whose is it?" You know what I'm saying? Now this, straight up, when he asked that question, I was
Should have been time for old buddy.
100%. So I said, off rip, I don't know nothing about nothing. Off the rip. I don't know
Oh,
who
wow.
it is.
What is that?
But I'm going to tell you, I was like, I don't know who it is, but it's not mine. Off rip. The girls, they sitting there crying, so they hysterical. They're like, hey, it's not me, it's not me. So finally, my boy, he comes out of it, and he's like, it's mine.
Okay.
And he took.
Because the law is, if it's not on one person, everybody gets possession.
Yeah. So he took
So
it.
someone might as well just bite it.
And the thing is,
Be a hero.
like, bro, I had so much respect for him after that because I was like, bro, it was yours. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and it was true.
100%.
Like
100%.
He should have.
Right.
But sometimes you got to respect people for doing what they're supposed to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, like, I felt so bad because, like, I was like, damn. So I had to call his mom. I had that conversation to be like, hey, man, there's a situation. Your son in jail. She was like, do you know
jail for a doobie?
For that.
Man, this war on drugs is crazy, dude.
And this was like,
do you know how much that cost the state to keep him in overnight? Like, and all, like.
I don't think he stayed. I don't know if he stayed.
Okay, good. Yeah, he shouldn't for a doobie. That's crazy.
But I think this was like a Saturday, so I think. I don't really know if.
They're like, we don't open till Monday, and you're like, no.
But dude, that
2 days in jail.
Man, after that, I followed the law. I stopped the stop signs.
No more doobies.
No more doobies. That thing was crazy, man.
Wow. That's nothing like being presented with the law riding dirty, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like, I don't see how people do that stuff where it's like major weight.
No.
Like, dude, you crazy. You're freaking crazy.
I would start crying if a cop pulled me over.
Oh,
if I was
it's over.
Like,
there's
transporting something. I was like,
you might as well. Hey,
please don't shoot. It's all in the truck.
There's
He's
nothing
like, what?
you can do.
Your tail light's out. Like, fuck. Whoops.
And that's the thing I never understood is like, you're not going to check the car before you leave. At least, check the tail lights.
And just don't consent to a search.
Or that.
I'm not a legal expert, but don't consent to a search.
That too.
He's like, oh, I smell something. He'll be like, that's my cologne. It's actually cannabis scented.
It's from the Amazon.
It's from
It's
Amazon.
from the Amazon rainforest.
It's called Real Tree for a reason, right?
Real tree.
Isn't that what those air fresheners are called?
Real tree.
Real
Oh,
tree?
I thought it was the
I
camo.
don't know. You talking about the one that
Yeah,
hangs?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's that called? Little Tree.
Little
Little
tree.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
But
real
you know
tree.
what?
That's camo.
That's cute.
I was like, hell yeah, get you some.
You know what's crazy about those though? For the longest, I didn't know like those had like you got to pull them down.
What do you
You
mean?
don't. You're not supposed to like rip them open and just put them on there.
Oh, like keep them in the bag.
Yeah, yeah, keep them in the bag.
I
to
mean,
keep the
I don't know if
scent.
that's what you're
know that.
supposed to
That's
do.
not as
I think
cute.
that's a life hack. I think that's more of a life hack. I don't think like the factory wasn't intending on that. But, you know, maybe the whole tree at once is too much for some people like myself with
Is it?
sensitive nose palates.
Is it too much?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I look in some cars have like 7 of them. Granted, they're
Oh my
probably
God,
old and they
yeah.
just stack them on,
Oh,
but
God.
like I can't imagine like that thing is probably a kick in the face.
It's
You sit in there and you just like not even oxygen left in the car. It's all just tree particles. Oh, I'm just getting a headache thinking about it.
My head already hurts.
My head already hurts. Like, let's imagine. Oh my gosh. So I used to in high school. I worked at a store that sold incense, and if you had to restock that, there were like 50 flavors.
Speaking of headache.
Scents. We'll say scents. I wasn't eating the incense, but 50 different scents. Yeah. And dude, after an hour of just stocking all these in like out of 50 different flavors, there's going to be like 2 or 3 disgusting ones. Like
Yeah.
the odds are.
Yeah.
And there were. And dude, I could like feel the incense coating my brain. Like,
Let me ask you a question. Do you like the sage?
I love sage. Yeah.
Oh,
I wish we sold sage instead of that incense.
It hits so hard. Sage hits so hard on me, man.
Yeah, it's a very unique smell. It's almost like alcohol, like it's like a shot of alcohol to the mouth palate. Sage is like a shot of medicine to the nose palate.
Yeah, man. Have you ever
It's
had
like you
bath
take it,
salts?
it's strong. You're like, whoo. No, but I would try it.
I'm scared, dude. It seems like that.
That's the stuff. Those smelling salts, right?
Smelling salts. Yeah, smelling salts. My bad. Yeah, smelling salts.
Yeah, I would try it. I saw this like dude on the sidelines of the
Yeah.
football. He was just going crazy.
Just going
from
crazy.
it.
Like he was taking. Like I'm
Woo,
like, dude.
woo.
I'm like, is that what it does?
Whoa, we should do some before the next episode.
Oh
If
my
you see
God.
us start off the show
Dude.
super jacked and
We do not condone.
Yeah.
I might be crazy. I might be crazy.
don't sue us.
That I feel like that is the equivalent of catnip for cats.
Human catnip,
Human catnip.
smelling salts.
Not do that, dude. That's it.
Does it like smell bad or is it like
I
so
don't know.
minty?
I don't
Is it like
know.
mentholy that makes you go? Like what is the intensity? Is
I
it the
feel like- I
flavor?
feel
Is it
like-
the smell of it?
Maybe it's a smell.
The taste?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. Have you ever done hape? It's like
What's
the
hopping? That sounds.
it's
scary.
like plant medicine from Amazon. The Amazon, not the store. The forest. The actually, you might be
I
able
was
to buy
like,
it.
oh,
on-
that's
You could
convenient.
probably buy it on Amazon, but it's like
Oh,
a
is
tobacco.
I thought it was a
It's like
drug deal.
snuff, but it's mixed with other like,
Hopping.
from what I understand, ashes of like burnt herbs and stuff,
Yeah.
and like blessed, and it's a spiritual thing. But that's what I imagine it's like. You sniff the hape, and it's like it's
Was
like a
that- was
kick to
that-
the
was
brain.
Was that powerful?
Opens up your third eye.
Really?
Yeah. And just sit there in it and feel it.
Oh man,
It's an
that's too,
intense, like 3 minutes.
that's too scary for me, man. To be honest
Dude,
with
my brain chemicals are already fucked up. I'm good.
you. Yeah.
You don't want any
You don't
I
want-
don't need
Blessings
any more
from the
imbalances.
rainforest.
I'm good.
You know,
Maybe
Maybe it would balance me. Maybe it would
Maybe.
just be make me normal.
maybe your head
Yeah.
wouldn't hurt.
Probably not though.
You know?
Probably not though.
Like,
Yeah, like it's not worth experimenting with your brain. I would
No.
not recommend experimenting with your brain, ladies and gentlemen. But I have.
Yeah, I feel like we all have at some point. You know, we all.
Like, I
have,
wouldn't say like do it because I don't want to get sued.
but
But
it's
I
crazy.
have.
If y'all are wondering, I have a dog.
Oh yeah, we have a special guest tonight.
This is
Hey, girl.
Lady.
Yeah, let the people see that
This
beautiful
is a
face.
miniature poodle right here. She's
Great studio dog.
She's a sweet dog, but man, she has a mind of her own for sure.
And she's in Ty's lap because we have 2 other dogs that want to get as close as possible to her outside this door, and yeah, she will not abide.
She won't at all.
So she's our guest, featuring Lady the Poodle. Lady the Poodle.
If she could talk, I feel like she would be like, boy, she'll probably say, child, please. You know what I'm saying? I said that line in that animated short that I did.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Will Dove making the great shorts.
Yes.
So yeah, Ty was a vocal talent in his latest animated short, and you were HQ Trivia HQ. Yeah.
With a gold chain and everything.
Yeah.
Dude, it was dope.
Yeah. Everyone should. I don't even know if he's posted yet, but if he has, we'll give him a shout out in our next show.
For sure.
Maybe we'll have him as a guest someday if we're lucky.
Ooh, what you?
Oh,
hey,
we
listen.
We were talking about him. He's already agreed to be a guest on the show, so I guess we're breaking the scoop here. Something to look forward to, you know.
Yeah.
We do have a few guests lined up. It's going to be an awesome next few months, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man. Be on the lookout, man. You know, get some knowledge. Hold on a second.
We're going to be going. We're going to be doing some of our regular podcasts just like this, but eventually we're going to be moving to interview format, probably maybe every other interview or maybe every other week or so.
Yeah.
But at least once a month. We've got some amazing names lined up that we won't spoil, but something to keep in mind. And just a reminder, if you join our Patreon, you'll help promote and help us get more awesome guests and different perspectives on the show. We definitely look forward to mixing it up. I mean, Ty and I are awesome, also Haley, but, you know, you might get tired of our voices after 10 years of listening to us, maybe 11.
And the crazy thing is, like, we're always trying to, you know, change the podcast to see, you know, what's new, what y'all want to see, what y'all like. But really, the comments that y'all brought up to us and stuff like that, we listen.
We got some great feedback. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It being, we only have, at this point, 3 episodes out?
Officially, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of unreleased content, a lot of Patreon content.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, our journey's just begun.
Yeah.
So we're shaping it up. Please keep giving us feedback, sending us emails, wabusabupod@gmail.com. You could just leave comments in the comments because that's why they're called comments, to put your comments in the comment section. So, yeah, feel free to comment. What's your favorite part of the show? What do you want us to talk about next?
Yeah. You know, like, let me know what you like to watch. You know what I'm saying? Or what you like to hear.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I want you to engage in those comments because I want to engage in the comments as well. You know, put a little bit of Ty V.
Or ask what our opinions are on some
right,
things that are just happening, you know? We got good opinions.
Yeah.
Ty V.
Ty V.
That's Ty Valencia for all you guys who don't know. The name is smooth as butter.
Ty V.
I think it sounds like high C, so that's a fun connotation.
Right.
It's delicious. Ty V fruit punch. I mean, Ty Valencia sounds like a juice too, dude. Like,
it
so.
does. But Ty V also sounds like medicine. I think it sounds like medicine. You know,
Fruit punch still, yeah. Fruit punch Ty V.
Man, dude,
like an IV.
I want to get some Ty V.
Put it in my Ty V. Ty V in the IV. So, there's something that's been going around viral. It's resurfaced.
Okay.
It happened in 2011. The mayor of New York City, the current mayor, his name is Eric Adams, was a senator, I believe a state senator for New York. And in 2011, he released an instructional video of how to search your kid's room for contraband. And it's just resurfaced now. I mean, he's like the mayor now. And it's just like, this thing is so funny.
Really?
You got to see it. He's like pulling out, he's like, look, this is a jewelry box. but what's inside this jewelry box? It could be anything. Oh, a gun. And then like cuts to him and he's like, look, this is a pillow on the bed, but it has a button on it. What could be in here? Oh, a gun. He like keeps pulling out guns. He's like, what's behind this picture frame? Bullets. And it's like the funniest thing ever. I'm just gonna have to pull this up. But what do you feel like? Did your parents ever like search your room? Do you ever feel like?
Man,
I feel like my parents didn't want to know.
Yeah, I feel
But
like
I was a good kid. I didn't really have much to hide.
My
Right.
parents did once.
did it like you.
Yeah.
Because like if they find something, they have to say we searched your room and found like it's not like oh I tripped and I found this under your mattress.
I was a dumb kid. If I hit some shit, like I hit some shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
shit I got away with?
Like, dude.
Sorry, Mom. I know you're probably listening.
Dude, like, it's crazy. You know?
No, they found a water bottle of vodka under my sink when I was like 16.
But like under the sink isn't that intrusive. It's not like
No.
Yeah,
were they going through like Eric's like go through your kid's backpack.
Go through the books and.
No, they were pretty respectful.
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't have a reason to hide, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have anything juicy in my room anyway. But yeah, he's just like going through here. He's like, look in this jewelry box. Looks like it just drew. Oh wait, there's a gun in here. And it's like behind the picture frame. He's like finding bullets. He found like cocaine in the printer.
What?
But like,
What kid is?
this is the mayor of
just-
New York City.
Wait, did he like stage these things?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a
clearly,
fake
yeah.
bedroom. It's like a
Fake.
studio
Yeah.
bedroom, but pretty sweet entertainment center. Oh, he found a
I'm gonna have to
doobie.
watch this.
Found a doobie in the backpack.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, maybe we could do a little picture-in-picture for the fine folks at home.
Like it's kind of crazy because
An instructional.
like right.
How to search your kid's room? Wait,
You
first
know
of
how
all,
to
who
search-
needs instructions, dude? Just find where the sneakiest, smallest little hidden place
Dude,
is.
you can find that crap. You know what I'm saying?
Here's
like,
a good
you know your kid.
instructional. Don't search your kid's room.
If you find what you find, hey,
I don't know. I don't think I would want to be the parent, that type of parent. I don't
Yeah.
know. Because, yeah, I don't know.
but they're
Then
hiding.
they like trust goes both ways, right? And if
does.
you're not showing trust to your kid, then I don't know.
But
That's hard.
I get it. Like you don't want to. It's like
You want the best for them.
Yeah, and especially a day and age of like the knowledge that kid have.
Drugs in the doll, dude.
Come on, man.
There could be drugs in the doll. Oh wait, here it's feel
I
the
say
pillows.
Feel the pillows.
You gotta feel the pillows. Unbutton.
Dude,
Oh, this pillow's got a
he
button.
didn't even try. He didn't shake the
Bro,
pillows. or
no,
anything.
look what he's
Like,
about to pull out of this fucking. He pulls a gun out of the pillow.
Yo,
Oh man.
it's the funniest thing. It
Yeah,
is.
like what do you think? Who thought that would be a good idea? I think
First
he
of
was
all,
a senator
if-
at the time, but
if you're a child and you have a gun in your pillow, you're crazy, right? Like the thing that goes off, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a parent and you're putting guns in your parents or in your pillows, you're also crazy because the thing go off. Like I just don't see why people would put guns in pillows to then say I'm hiding the gun.
yeah, I don't know. I thought it was ridiculous, but it's funny that it just resurfaced. I don't know exactly why, but yeah, kind of made me feel a certain way.
There's a couple of charged with collecting man's retirement. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a nice little scam. A Kansas couple was collecting retirement for this dead man they kept a dead man in their home for 6 years to collect his retirement checks.
Hold on.
Pretending he was still alive.
What?
Almost $250,000.
Holy shit.
That's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if
Both
did they have the
61.
body or just like we're saying, hey, the man lives here for 6 years.
Yeah, his body became mummified.
Oh my
on
god,
the
that's
bed.
disgusting. You went too far with it. Like at that point, it's like why? You're living with a dead corpse.
Yeah, I think it was the wife's mom.
Oh my god. Nah, that's
Or-
you're going
or wait.
too far.
Mike Carroll. Oh, I think it's the wife's dad. Yeah,
crazy.
because he had a pacemaker, so they know when he died. But that
So
was
is that
in
like would you consider that murder?
2016.
Like is that murder? Like not reporting that? I feel like that's murder.
I think it's more fraud.
No, fraud, yeah, that. But
Damn, from 2016 to 2022, they had a dead body in the bed.
That is a long ass time.
that's nasty.
6 years.
That's like Love
That's
Has Won.
nasty.
That's the cult documentary.
Oh, okay.
Love Has
Okay.
Won. Oh my god,
what's
have you
this?
watched it?
No, what's this?
What-
Talk
what's-
to
what
me
platform
about
is it
Like,
on?
What is this?
Max, I think it's now called.
I got that. I mean,
Oh my gosh,
I have
it's
access to it.
crazy.
What's it about? Like, what is it?
It's so hard to explain. It's a lot. It's about like these people who are basically believe that they have like a twin flame, and they all like live in this house. They drink silver every single day.
Like actual silver, like the
Yeah,
mineral.
it eventually.
Yeah, I'd rather
colloidal
wear it.
Silver. It's just crazy. You've got to watch it. It's called Love Has Won. Speaking of mummified, they kept her dead body after she died from the silver. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
do you think like I don't understand why they had to keep the body, right?
That's what I'm saying. They took it too far.
Oh, I think like maybe they thought like if they didn't touch the body, like maybe if they hid the body, that'd be more illegal.
They were like
Yeah.
convinced
But
she
they're
was
like,
still alive.
he's dead? What? We thought he was just really quiet and sleepy and never
Upstairs or
hungry.
wherever. No, that's weird.
We thought he was like ordering Uber Eats and having it through his window. Like we didn't even know he was dead for 6 years. We didn't know. I thought, like,
Come on.
I thought he was just tired.
Wow.
He took a long nap.
That's crazy, man. The links.
Like he
people would
probably
go to.
smelled.
That's my whole thing. Like anybody that came to the house was like, man, bro,
They couldn't have had anyone over.
your house is foul.
But for all that money they collected, they could have just got a second house.
House, right?
That's crazy. Almost does it 215,000?
215,000. That's
Not
what
too
they did
shabby.
for it. That's crazy. That's not enough. That's wild, man.
Dude, have you heard about, speaking of trends, trending things, the internet is claiming that Gen Z is aging faster than millennials.
Aging?
Aging.
What's that like? Huh?
I don't know. It's this phenomenon where all these Gen Zers are like, there's one guy in particular. He said he was like, I think he's 26, and he was waiting for like hours to see The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and he's like waiting in line. Finally gets to him, and he goes, "The name's Jonathan," and he hands him the thing. He goes, "Jonathan, your dad is so awesome, waiting 4 hours for my autograph." Like thought it was the son. Gives him a pat on the back. He's like, "Man, things aren't the way they used to be when we were young, huh?" This dude is Gen Z. Dwayne The Rock is literally twice his age. I think he's like 50.
Yeah. That's
Well,
wild,
not
dude.
literally twice his age, but yeah, almost twice his age. 52 or yeah.
I feel like Gen Z looks so young, right? Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. They're saying, the internet is saying millennials look younger than their age and Gen Z looks older than their age.
I would take it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
It's all that vaping.
I feel like it's because so many, like, at least for the girls, like, they just get so much stuff done to themselves now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Also, Tyson.
I think it's
chicken.
like they're more,
You better eat that
it
Tyson
makes you look
chicken.
older.
everyone's
Tyson
eating a lot of HGH.
Yeah.
And I think it's like younger kids are more in tune with like adult fashion and just like dressing older and
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
makeup looking older.
Because I don't know about y'all, but I did not look like these kids be looking like.
Well, another theory was that like the tween years are just becoming lost. Like when we were young, we had stores that were like marketed to, like limited to, that was
true.
like
I worked
marketing
there.
to those like, oh really?
Yeah.
We have a resident tween expert.
Yeah.
But yeah, like those stores don't, like people are like, they go from like 10 years old to being like, well, teenager
Teenagers,
time.
yeah.
Like the preteen tweens are just disappearing in our
Because
culture.
like, I don't know if you remember. I know this is a little bit young, but like, do y'all remember like having the sneakers with the lights on the
yeah, LA
bottom,
Gear.
like in the strap?
Oh, yeah.
Those were my shoes,
I love the
man.
Velcro
I like those.
straps.
Yeah.
The kids now don't have, like, they literally have like adult looking footwear.
Yeah, they're
you know
just
what I'm
not
saying?
like nothing. It's like the kids are trying to be cool before
Yeah.
fun. Like
For fun, right?
we were all about fun.
Fun.
And these kids are like just
Even-
ready to grow up, and then they're like grown up, and they're
You
gonna
know
be
what
like crap.
You know what kept us young as millennials? The fact that
The
like
lack of internet and
that-
cell phones.
that, and also like remember like when you go into McDonald's and you get that Happy Meal, the fucking toys.
Mm.
You know what
Toys
I'm
kept us
saying?
young.
Toys kept us young. It did. For a
Yeah,
long
I feel
time.
like the Happy Meals now are like, you get a fake cell phone.
That's it.
You get a fake laptop. Grow up, kid.
Come on, man. Work for the boss. You know?
You get fake tax returns. Fill them out to the fake IRS because you owe from 2 years.
What are you doing? Sit.
Your 5-year-old ass hasn't filed any fake taxes. Oh, that's back taxes, son. We're going to get you good.
Hey, quick question, man. What was your first like job? Do you remember working your first
Yeah, I
job?
was a day camp counselor for like 6 to 12-year-olds. I was a little camp counselor. Fitness, games, fitness, swimming, instruction.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I love kids. They're fun. They're just like carefree fun, It's fun to like really use your imagination and like get lost in the world of like a kid's imagination. Like they're like, watch out, there's something over here, and they just like make something up and you have to like play along. It's almost like improving, like in a comedy show.
Yeah, man. Like I remember my first job was Abercrombie and Fitch.
Your first job, huh?
My very first job
Wowzers.
out of the gate. And I remember I liked the job 'cause I thought it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think like mid-2000s, it being all cool and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
then-
Abercrombie was so hot right
It
now.
was.
Then.
It was.
And it's coming back. I think so. Mark my
And
words. You heard it here first.
The thing I hated though was getting paid.
Man, I hate getting paid, dude.
Bro.
It's just definitely the worst part of every job.
I remember I went to my manager and I was like, hey,
The first time you see a paycheck,
first time.
you're
First
like,
time I see it.
excuse me. According to my
imagine.
calculations, I've been robbed.
I've been robbed. I was like,
There must be something.
who's Georgia ST? And
Georgia
and who's this FICA and all these people? Who are these?
Yeah.
Oh, they were like, oh, these are taxes, sir. I was like, I didn't sign up for that.
Yeah.
They were like, you did.
Well, Uncle Sam owes me some money.
They owe me some money. So I was like, hey, am I getting this money back? I don't know. And then the thing about that particular job is that they had you to pay for the clothes. So like,
Yeah,
your
you have to
check
buy
was
your
gone, bro.
uniform.
Yeah,
And your
shirt was
uniform
gone.
is a
Expensive.
$50 shirt.
Expensive. But like, I don't know, man. Like that job was okay, and then like I quit that job. What was your second job? Do you remember?
I think it was at a restaurant that I was a soda jerk.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So-
I was
huh?
behind the counter.
Soda jerk?
Make jerking sodas.
So what do
Yeah,
you
not
mean,
many
like,
people have been a soda jerk. I
What's
think
what's
it's
the job of a soda
we're a
jerk?
dying breed here. We create custom sodas depending on your taste and preference.
So let me ask you a question. I'm imagining you in like some 50s gears.
I did. I had a red apron,
Are
a
you
little white
serious?
tee, little paper boat hat, and yeah, I was like, put a little whatever syrup you want in there, carbonated water.
Did you have to
anything
use
that's-
some old timey like words? And
Well, we did. We weren't allowed. Like we had a XM radio 50s on 5 on 24/7, and then when the owner wasn't there, we'd get a little scandalous and play 60s on 6. But he would not stand for it if he knew. But yeah,
Yo.
that was our form of rebellion. Little
Did
60s.
did you quit the job or did you get fired from the job?
I actually never been fired, so that's been nice. I
Good,
think I
okay.
must have quit. I don't know if it was because I just moved on to a different job, like my lifeguarding job, or I don't think I worked there till I went to college, but there's a chance I maybe did.
Yeah.
But then I also worked at an outfitter store and a lifeguard. Those are all my pre-college jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you like lifeguarding?
Hell yeah. That was like the best one.
Really?
Yeah. Never wore sunscreen ever.
Did
I
you
don't recommend that. That is not, but that's just what I did. Instead, I just put on oil.
Did you have to watch like Baywatch to get prepared?
Yeah, dude. I
the-
practiced my slow motion run, and it's really hard without a camera because like it really uses your calf muscles and your feet.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta really control the feet. And then that kid is drowning in the pool, you can't run faster because it'll ruin the slow-mo effect.
So you gotta make sure you.
And you gotta tell the kid, you're like, drown slower, dude.
Gus, did you ever have to save somebody?
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
did.
Really?
Yeah, I saved a baby. It just fell in and I pulled it out.
That's the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I saved a
Wow.
life. I just summed it up in one sentence.
Saved
Did
a
you
baby.
see? Hold on.
I
Did
saved
you,
a baby.
Did you see the events that took place for the baby?
Yeah,
too?
mom was turned around, chatting it up, and baby was getting near the edge, and I just was like, "Oh, it's gonna plop in," and it plopped in, and it was like 2 feet away from my stand, so I just got down and picked it up, and I was like, "Hey, here's your baby." She's like, "Oh my gosh," and I'm like, "Well, you're welcome," and I got back up on the stand.
That's what's up,
You know,
man.
just another little routine here at work. No big deal. I just, it's what I get paid for, you know. It's just my job. It's not a brag. It's just what I had to do, you know.
So you knew CPR and everything?
I did. Yeah. And I probably could guess CPR if I had to, an emergency. It's like I don't know it, but I could guess it pretty close. Yeah. I might get the wrong pump to breath ratio, but there'll be pumps and there will be breaths. And
That's all that
unfortunately, I'm
matters.
really unfortunately a pretty big germaphobe. So random, like if I'm giving you CPR, I really care. Like if I'm putting my mouth, if I'm breathing my air into you, I really care about you because I'm freaking out on the inside.
That's crazy.
And will be forever unclean. So
Forever.
yeah.
Now they know you.
It's an honor if you get my CPR.
That's
But,
pretty much.
yeah,
That's pretty
luckily, I
much,
never had to do that on,
That's a
on the job.
kiss. CPR is
I
kissing.
mean, it's a kiss, and
You
then
know what I'm saying?
you
CPR
know,
is kissing. That's how I look at it. You know, that's exactly where it is.
Yeah, and I'm worried like they'll wake up and then cough all that water into your mouth. They'll be like, and you're like,
so nasty.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
that's my worst nightmare.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah.
I never
I
had to give
would-
CPR. It was great. Lifeguarding was great. I recommend it. We never put poop in the pool to close it down. So don't even ask.
Hold
we
on.
never did that.
I never thought that was a thing that people
Oh,
did.
well, good. Yeah, because we never did it. So you never have to worry about that. Next question.
Yo, that's just crazy, man. Well, shit, like my second job was it was I want to say it was Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, we might have to have a Chuck E. Cheese episode, or do you want to dip into it now? I mean, we got a few minutes. We got a few minutes.
I won't go too much in that. I think that's
Because we are getting near this home stretch, but I mean that story needs some time, dude.
that needs some time to
because
flesh out, bro. Because that was crazy.
Plus, like,
But I will say this: I did get fired from that job, for sure.
spoiler alert.
I will say I will tell you. Can I tell you that story? I'll tell you that story because
Okay,
that's really quick.
Okay,
So-
we love a
Tell
quick
us,
story.
Tell us.
So, dude, like, it was a Saturday, and usually we're busy on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese.
I was
bumping.
the pizza man. Okay, so
Ooh.
I was so freaking sick.
Can we say Chef Tyree?
Yes, you can call me
Okay,
chef.
yes, pizza chef. He was
Pizza
Ty was
chef.
the pizza chef.
And what I mean by pizza chef, I literally just put the cheese on the pizza and then put them in the oven.
Oh, bam!
That's
Mwah!
it. Enough
Damn.
cheese.
Were you salt baying it?
So what happened? What happened was the guy that I was working with, you know, he's stretching out the pizza, and he was like,
Oh.
"Hey man, I need your help. I need you to stretch out the pizza or whatever." And
Mm.
so like this is the
The
day
stretching is
before.
bottlenecking the flow of
This is
the
the day
pizza.
before like I was fired. Okay,
This is a prelim.
Prelim,
Pre,
right?
pre,
so he's doing it, whatever. I'm looking at him do it. I was like, "Oh, okay, it's pretty simple." So I started doing it. He was like, "No, you're doing it wrong." And so I was
not
like,
so
"All right,
simple.
cool."
Hmm.
So he stood there. So I was putting sauce on it. Put sauce. Excuse me. Then he was like, "No, you're not putting enough sauce on the pizza." And so I was like,
He's like, I asked you for the stretch, bro. Now you're overstepping your bounds.
so I was like, "Cool."
We got Chef Tony over here for the sauce.
So he was like, "All right, put the cheese and whatever toppings is on the order, right? Boom, boom, boom. Man, you're not putting enough toppings." So I was like, "Bet."
Wow. Sometimes
So
you just can't win.
he just kept going in. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like,
picking
you're not
at
doing
you.
this,
Just
none of
picking.
this, none of this.
Micromanaging.
Right. And I'm like, bro, we the same people. Right? I'm like, these kids.
Like,
they
did
eat
you want my
pizza,
help
they
or
don't
not,
care.
dude?
You know what I'm saying? In my head, I was like,
They
bro,
eat Lunchables. They make their own pizza, and it's way worse than the one I'm
way,
doing.
way worse. You know what I'm saying? And we had those big ass saw cut things. You know what I'm saying? Like the real deal.
yeah.
Like, dun, dun,
That's like
dun.
medieval. Sha-sha,
Yes.
sha-sha. That's
And
powerful.
I was kind of like scared that I was gonna cut myself.
Damn, dude. Well, just
That. Like I felt like I was gonna slice and then just go like this.
decapitate yourself.
I was so scared, bro.
You're just like slice. I'm
slicing-
cutting in half.
I was slicing
Damn,
so
dude, you were
slow,
gonna cut through your whole body.
bro. Anything's possible.
You were
with me,
slicing
man.
slow.
I was slicing slow,
Dude, that makes it so hard. You're like,
and so they were
like
getting
speed.
irritated.
Yeah, I would too, to be honest, dude. I'm irritated.
And so they were like, oh man,
These kids are hungry, sir.
right. And so they pulled me to the side. They're like, buddy, I'm just gonna have you just just put cheese on.
We're gonna put you back on cheese. You went full circle. They're like, look, this guy's got potential. Oh crap. Put him back
Like-
on the cheese. Put him back on the cheese. This is
You don't
code
you
cheese.
don't have to do that. And
Is
so
the cheese the easiest job? Is that why they put you back on the cheese?
easiest. You can't miss it. You can either put more. That's it. If you put less, you can just put more.
Right.
But toppings, they're like, dude, you're not messing. You're just messing with the pizza. So I was kind of irritated. You know what I'm saying? It was busy and all that good stuff. So one day, that same day actually,
The same day later.
the same day actually, they came and told me, hey, you gotta be Chucky.
Oh, is this your first time as Chucky?
First time as Chucky.
Nice.
So I did that. Okay.
That's a pretty big honor, dude.
Yeah.
You're
Actually-
the spokesperson for the company.
Actually, this was my first time doing Chucky. I lied.
Okay, you've had other.
I had other experiences.
Okay.
But the thing about it is, the next day, I was so like embarrassed at the fact that all I was doing was putting cheese on a fucking pizza.
Dude, no one knows.
And but I knew. Everybody knew.
Your coworkers knew. They're like,
They're like,
cheese guy.
What's
Damn,
that?
I didn't know there was that kind of position in Chuck E. Cheese where it was just
It
there's a
wasn't.
hierarchy.
Cheese guy.
Cheese guy.
Cheese
Dude.
applicator.
And
All
then-
he could
and
do
then-
is cheese.
And then the
be a
bad thing
mouse.
about it was, I had to. I was a closing pizza making person.
The closing cheese.
The closing cheese. So they
Guy.
would always have to have somebody on shift with me
the last cheese.
because they didn't trust me enough to make the full pizza.
So why did they keep paying you?
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they
Did
So-
you not have did you not make enough like lunchable pizzas as a kid?
Bro,
they had to have a full-time employee just to look over your shoulder the whole time. Like,
it was so like they were
I don't
so
think that's a very efficient business model.
They're like
What?
cheese guy has got to be Chucky.
Yeah. Well, it's better to be cheese guy than cheese guy supervisor. Is that assistant cheese guy? Assistant to the cheese guy?
my coworkers were just pissed. You know what I'm saying? Because they were
Really
like, bro,
holding us
how
down
are
here.
you fucking the cheese? Like, how are you just fucking up pizza? Period. Right?
It's a tough job to do because
It is. You
It's
need
pretty basic.
Well, if you don't make pizzas in your life and you never did that crap before, you know what I'm saying? The training was awful. You know what I'm saying? Like they had me sit back and just watch the dude make pizzas, and if I never really
like,
made,
dude, I watch
pizza-
Food Network all the time. Does that mean I'm a good chef? No. Tell me what to do.
Tell me what to do. Let me put my hands in.
I mean, I am a good chef because I watch Food
Like,
Network.
literally, my last time being Chucky, and the next day, I had to go to work. I showed up 4 hours late,
But, oh,
and that was me pretty much telling them I quit,
wow.
but I got fired.
Well, didn't sound like it was meant to be.
It didn't.
No.
Nah, man. I had my run at.
But you gave it the old college try, as
did.
they say.
No, this was like
Why
This
did they
was in
call
high
it
school.
college try?
this was high school, yeah.
You gave it the old high school
This was
try. Why did they call it college try,
I don't
though? I
know.
mean, that's the phrase. I don't know.
Is that really? never
I guess
heard of
because,
that.
like, you can try college.
and then flunk out.
I don't know.
Is that to say, hey, you tried it?
Hurry up and flunk. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
Man.
almost did. College was a reality
College
check.
was dude. That was the real deal. Holy feel.
Yeah.
I was on academic probation.
Kind of miss it, though.
Yeah.
I was close to it. I don't think
Really?
I ever got it to
I was in my
probation.
freshman year, and I was worried because I thought they were going to send like the letters to my parents. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much suspension.
Yep.
But They're like, no, we tell you as a student first. I don't know if Georgia State changes their
I mean, yeah,
thing.
we're adults at that age.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how it
We
should
tell
be.
you first, and then if you can't get it right, like we're gonna send.
And it's like
something back.
college. They're like, you're paying the college. Like, it's not like a mandatory schooling. Like, just you don't need to tell the parents. It's unless they're the ones paying the bills.
Did you go to a lot of your classes in college?
Did I?
I did. I'll be honest. I went to a lot of my classes.
I really did. I went to probably 95% of them.
I would say the same.
I did. I missed my first class ever.
Like
ever my first college class.
Was it like you just?
I
didn't know
woke
where
up
it was
too
at?
late.
Oh, word.
Yeah. And I just misread the schedule. I didn't know where it
But
was the
typically that's
ultimate
okay.
noob experience.
Yeah, typically that's okay.
Yeah, but I was just so bummed. I was like, oh man, I was kind of excited about that.
Yeah.
But live and learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about all the time we have for this week, guys. It's been an awesome time hanging out with you, whether you're on the commute to work or you're just bebopping around the workshop, getting things done, listen to your homies and homettes.
Breakfast.
Maybe you're eating breakfast. I love podcasts while I cook, but who doesn't?
I love it. I mean,
yeah. Well, it's unanimous. Everyone loves it.
I like listening to podcasts when I brush my teeth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a good 2-minute podcast.
Yeah.
While you're brushing your teeth. But if you're not, be sure to follow us at WABU SABU Pod. We're here every week. We got clips on the Instagrams. We got full lengths on the YouTubes. We got really cool, fun stuff on the Patreons. It's all WABU SABU Pod. And just remember, you're an incredible person. You can do whatever you want to do. We fully believe in you. And please don't forget to comment what you want us to talk about, what's on your mind. Eventually, we will get the technology where we could zoom you in.
Ooh,
If,
that would be fun.
If you're a longtime listener and you want to add your 2 cents into some of our debates, maybe you can pick the category and
yeah. That'd
zoom in and
be
debate
dope.
us.
I'm kind of
maybe leave us a voicemail or something.
Yeah, leave us a voicemail. We'd
Yeah.
love emails, wabusabupod@gmail.com. So stay involved. We love to hear from you. This is a community. This communication goes both ways. So much love. Until next week, we'll see you next Monday. Wabu Sabu.
Woo.